Okay, so let's continue exercise 6.2. So far we did some invoices with terms. There's an invoice date and terms and amount to be paid and a possible discount if you pay within the discount period. Now if I have an invoice, let's say of $1,000 invoice with terms 5, 10 and 60. Let's say I have this invoice of $1,000, 5, 10 and 60. That means I have a chance of getting 5% discount if I pay everything within 10 days. Instead of making $1,000 payment, I don't want to spend $1,000 right now. I will make a smaller payment. Let's say I'll make a partial payment. Let's say I want to reduce my invoice. I want to reduce my invoice by uh, reduce by $600. I want to reduce my invoice by $600 and I want to pay whatever the amount in within the discount period, and payment is in the discount period. So I will make some payment within the discount period to reduce this amount by $600. So if I want to reduce this amount by $600, in general way I have to pay $600, but I will pay within discount period. So I will receive a 5% discount on $600. So amount to be paid will be 600, 1 minus 5% discount, which is 570, which is 570. So what does this mean? That means if I pay $570 within the discount period, my invoice will reduce by $600. In other words, this $570, the impact of this $570 is $600. So if I pay just $570, it will count as $600 and my invoice will reduce by 600. So now amount due will be, amount due is just $400. See, I reduced my invoice by $600. Now only thing I have to pay is $400 because I paid this amount within discount period. I was supposed to pay 600, but I paid in discount period. I received 5% discount on 600. Let's do a question. Question number 8 from exercise 6.2. What payment will reduce the amount due on an invoice of 1940 by $740. So I want to reduce this amount by $740. That means I want to reduce this 1940 by 740. That means I have to pay 740. But if I pay within the discount period, I don't have to pay 740. I will get some discount. Let's move ahead. If terms are, okay, it's a comma. If terms are 5, 10 and 30, payment is here question mark, payment is during discount period. So I want to reduce my amount 1940 by 740, and terms are these, and payment is done during the discount period. Solution. Basically I want to pay $740, right? But if I pay within discount period, I will get a 5% discount. So amount on invoice is 1940, amount to be credited, how much I need to pay, 740. So I want to reduce this amount by 740, that means I have to pay 740. But if I pay everything within the discount period, the amount to be paid will be 740 after 5% discount. How much is this? 740. So 740, it will give me 703. We got 703. So what does this mean? That means, therefore, so okay, was it 5%? Yeah, it is 5%. Therefore 703 should be paid within the discount period to reduce the amount by 740. See, instead of 740, if I pay within the discount period, I just only have to pay 703. That's how we can reduce the whatever the invoice amount by 740. Okay, now let's do another question. Question number 7. It says an invoice for 5275 dated November 12th, terms 410 and 30, 410 net 30 was received on November 14th. What payment must be made on November 20th to reduce the debt to 3000. So be very careful. It says to 3000. Okay, the question is, an invoice for 5275 dated November 12th, terms for 10 net 30 was received on November 14th. Okay, these are just ordinary terms. These are just ordinary dating. It doesn't have any EOM or ROG. So everything will start from this date. We don't care whenever they received. It says what payment must be made on November 20th to reduce the debt to 3000. So before it was, in previous question, the question was I wanted to reduce the amount by $740. So we just made a discount on $740. Here I want to reduce this amount to $3,000. That means I have to pay the difference. I have to pay the difference, right? So amount to be credited is the difference, 5275 minus 3000, right, which is 2275. So this is how much we need to pay, but we are paying on what payment must be made on November 20th. We are paying on November 20th. We just need to check whether this date comes within the discount period or no. Invoice date is November 12th. 4% discount within 10 days. So let's say let's find the last day of discount. Last day of discount, 10 days from November 12th, which is November easy, November 22, and we paid on November 20th. So we will receive a 4% discount. How much amount we need to pay? This much. So amount paid, discount on this amount. So 2275, 1 minus how much discount? 4%. 4 by 100. How much is it? 2275, 1 minus 4 divided by 100. 2184. So this is how we reduced. So if I pay this amount, my invoice will reduce to $3,000. So be very careful. If it says buy, then just take that amount and apply the discount if the payment is within the discount date. If it says reduce to $3,000, that means we need to pay the difference. We need to pay the difference. This was the difference. If I pay this amount within the discount period, I will get a 4% discount. So this is the actual amount we need to pay, and we call it the partial payments. We call it, see, we are not paying the whole amount, we are paying just a partial amount. So that's why we call it partial payment. Okay, so far we just have, this is all in exercise 6.2. before we studied about the invoices, the payment terms, and now the partial payments, right? We just did two questions, question number 8 and question number 7, right? So that's all for this lecture. Next we will do 2 more exercises, then we are done. And remember one thing, we have a group assignment, so please watch these videos. Thank you.